Hello and welcome back to BB Star. Have you ever dreamt of living a sustainable life? What do you think it would look like? In today's video we look at the lifestyle, biography and net worth of Good Simple Living, a channel that is dedicated to simple living. But first, please leave a like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get started. Beginning on March 31st, 2010, Jeremy Souza and Melissa Monroe launched a Good Simple Living YouTube channel with the goal of inspiring people to live a debt-free and purposeful life. The 6-member family applies what they learned from farming their 1-acre plot of land in Washington to building their farmhouse in North Idaho. Farm animals as well as all the food they consume are the fruit of their own labour. This northern Idaho-based channel is steadily expanding its reach, with 363,000 subscribers as of January 2022. Despite having less than 500,000 subscribers, the YouTube channel receives around 40 million to 45 million views every month on average. So what is it about their content that so captivates their fans and viewers, and how do they do this? The answer can be found just where it all began. Well, prior to quitting their employment, both of them were well-paid specialists in their respective fields of expertise. Being a police officer for 12 or 13 years, Jeremy Souza had made the decision to step down from his position. He had worked as a full-time police officer, and so he had been eligible for government benefits and fair pay. His ability to support a family on his own as a result of this had increased significantly. Melissa Monroe, on the other hand, was a teacher until she made the decision to remain at home with her children full-time. It was a difficult decision for her to leave her career and remain at home with their first kid when they were expecting their second child. But in order to assist Jeremy with the bills and other expenses, she looked for the greatest side hustle she could find. For years, she tried her hand at writing for magazines and newspapers as a freelance writer. But as their YouTube channel grew in popularity, Melissa experimented with other crafts, including baby decor and hair accessories. However, it is not this that keeps their fans hooked to their television screens. The key is the life they live, which is unlike any other. However, people have been curious as to how the couple was able to afford the purchase of 20 acres of land for such a significant quantity of money. Perhaps they inherited the property from their parents, or they have obtained the land by borrowing a huge quantity of money from another source. But in order to put things right, the duo made a video in which they explained how they accomplished buying the land. They explained that Jeremy had been able to save for between 6 and 7 years previous to quitting his job, but of course he couldn't bring in $200,000 without his wife's support. Instead of expanding their savings, they cut back on their consumption instead. As soon as Jeremy is paid, his family allocates the first half of his pay to cover living expenses and the other half to their homesteading construction fund. Melissa is more cautious when it comes to the money. She earns from her side hustle and she saves it for the bills or the homestead. When they realized that their family was growing, they made the decision to live a more modest lifestyle to accommodate the situation. They didn't want to have their 4 children at first, but as the children get older, they deliberately plan their futures, including their schooling. Because Melissa formerly worked as a teacher, Jeremy and Melissa think that homeschooling their children is the greatest option for them. As a result, the couple are well qualified to deliver quality teaching, and they will be able to quickly implant practical life skills in their children. They'll also have to be more creative with their revenue sources because they'll be staying at home for a longer period of time than they had planned. This has resulted in significant financial gains from YouTube and Melissa's other businesses. Melissa has done an outstanding job at managing her family of 6 people. She ensured that they were and would continue to be within their financial means by reducing their supermarket expenditures and making use of coupons when purchasing home items. The pair sells a portion of their vegetables for $20 each basket, with Melissa keeping the proceeds until they reach $1,000 to deposit into the bank. They're also putting their couponing and micro-spending abilities to good use in order to save even more cash. Micro-spending helps individuals to save money by spending less. Thus, instead of going to the grocery shop and buying anything they want, they would rather spend it on necessities. In addition, for the couple, a cup of coffee is plenty to carry them through the day, whereas most people consume 4 to 7 cups of Starbucks to keep them going throughout the day. Jeremy also does not invest in vehicles since they decrease in value over time. Jeremy can be spotted driving the same 1992 Mitsubishi Mighty Max truck regular cab that he acquired for $900 cash. He was mocked for the truck's out-of-date manufacture and model. However, he has been operating it for the past 10 years which also implies the car's insurance is extremely low. Around the same time, the family bought a used 1998 Ford Explorer, which they used for another 10 years. The couple then sold their starter home for $75,000 and began saving for 20 acres of land they needed to live off the grid with their children in North Idaho. It was a dangerous move for both of them because they had no idea where to begin. However, the pair was able to live a debt-free and more self-sufficient existence, which they can attribute to their real-life talents. They've been meticulously recording their efforts to build their own home for the previous 2 years, and right before winter 2021, the pair was particularly serious about finishing the house's facade. They had intended to construct a log cabin. Still, after doing some studying, the pair learned that they needed to think about the upkeep, especially with all the snow and the wetness that comes with the hot summer heat. So furthermore, the terrain is prone to wildfire. The two started looking for stick frames for their home after selecting what they would use. They found some great discounts in Montana, so they took their kids along and took a little side trip to Missoula, Montana's western metropolis. This became their family's small excursion. They were putting in a lot of effort to do the same last minute details so that the house could dry out before the winter arrived. Jeremy and Melissa are on the verge of finishing their dream home, and the viewers have expressed their feelings and opinions in the comments section after following along with them throughout the process. Alright, if you made it this far, be sure to like and subscribe to BB Star for more content like this. After that comes the most awaited part of the piece. How much are they worth? And how much does a good simple living channel earn monthly, if not annually? Well, the rising popularity of these channels has encouraged multiple collaborations. They have partnered with and even worked on behalf of a number of companies to help fund their homesteading endeavours. Their most popular video, which was released on December 20th, 2020, has a view count of 3.5 million and increasing. It is a video update of their dream house after 8 months since they resigned from their job and sold most of what they had to build their ideal home from the ground up. So what exactly is their net worth? Let's approximate. Good Simple Living's net worth is estimated to be about $2 million in 2022. Good Simple Living blogs and channels on YouTube generate a substantial amount of revenue. Their wage is about $15,000 per month. But it is important to note that Good Simple Living generates approximately $180,000 in annual profits, a figure that is expected to rise as the couple develops a diverse range of income streams and expands its agricultural operations to provide more chicken and more agricultural products to customers. That might also be a source of income in the future. The couple has sacrificed a great deal to reach what they want to be, and most of the significant adjustments for Melissa has been to devote her time and energy to something other than being a mother. This pair has been able to maintain a YouTube channel while always saving money for the construction of their dream home as a result of their determination and self-control. And because of this, they are adored by the people that watch them. Well, would you like to live such a life? Comment below and let's engage. Goodbye and see you in the next video.